And then, Checkers and Snoozer are picking apples. Apples! I like apples! And I will pick them all!
If you pick all the apples, there won't be any left for anyone else.
You're right. Silly, selfish Snoozer. I will just take 20 apples. So then we can make applesauce, apple pie, apple juice, and apple cider. Checkers, are apple juice and apple cider the same thing?
No.
What is the difference? But before Checkers can tell Snoozer what the difference between apple juice and apple cider is...
Yes?
I can't think of what happens next.
A case of writer's block.
A writer's block? Checkers, why are you being silly again?
No, Snoozer. Writer's block means you're stuck while you're trying to come up with what comes next in the story.
Oh, yes, you are right. What should I do? This is terrible!
Don't be alarmed, Snoozer. All writers have some sort of writer's block eventually.
No, they don't. You are just saying that to make me feel better. I'm such a failure. I'm sorry, Shakespeare. I am sorry, Dostoevsky. I have failed to succeed you.
Zod, give us a destination.
Randomly selecting location. I have selected Jessie Bird.
Who?
Snoozer, we're going to meet with a real author. Someone who can tell us about how they write stories and come up with ideas. It's time for another reading road trip. Seatbelts.
Check. Backpack?
Check, check. Recording.
Check, check, check. Oh, wait! Recording.
Ascending in 3, 2, 1. And we are off.
Autopilot activated.
Great! So who are we meeting today?
We are meeting with an author named Jessie Bird.
Jessie Bird. I wonder what Jessie Bird is like. Hello, Jessie Bird. I am Snoozer. Do you like to write? Oh, interesting.
No, Snoozer, it's Bird. B-Y-R-D. He's not a bird, he's a person.
Oh, that makes more sense. So he is not a bird.
No, you know what, Snoozer? I think it's time we learn more about Jessie Bird.
How will we do that?
Zot.
Jessie Bird is an African-American children's book creator and dual native of California and Louisiana. Jessie paid for his college education playing basketball at one of the top 10 public academic universities in the country, UC Santa Barbara. Jessie decided to pursue his true love of creating stories for readers young and old. Jessie's debut novel, King Penguin, was highly praised and won awards at both the Los Angeles and Paris annual book festivals. His two picture books, Sunny Days and Real Jungle Tales, have received awards in 4 major competitions worldwide.
Swimming snowflakes! Checkers, he is a real author! He wrote real books! Wow!
An accomplished author, yes. But in order to understand this author better, I think we should probably explore some of his books, eh?
That's a great idea! How?
I have a pretty good idea that's coming up pretty soon, but first, let me pull up the map. We are headed for Rainbow Way. Once we cross through the rainbow, we'll arrive at our destination, a meeting with Jessie Bird. Along the way, we are going to do a craft with your teacher, Mrs. Hamilton. And, oh, look, Snoozer, it's the books. Let's check out a few. Here you go, Snoozer.
Sunny Days by Jessie Bird. Hey, we only got one book!
Yes, because we're going to be meeting with Jesse today, we only have time to read one of his books before the meeting. I think it's time for a closer look.
Yes, I agree!
Entering in 3, 2, 1.
Sunny Days.
Checkers, it feels sunny in here.
That would be the bright colors that Anastasia Koo employs. She's the illustrator.
Oh, goody. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go inside.
The book follows a girl named Martine who loves walking around her neighborhood and appreciating the people and places she sees every day.
I like these little music people. And a saxophone. Peaches and apples.
Yes, everything seems wonderful, but then the weather changes. The sunny day becomes a rainy day, and the rainy day becomes a rainy and windy day. Soon it gets so bad that Martine and her family have to go to her grandmother's house, where it's safe. While there, she hears a news reporter say that the storm has a name, Hurricane Willis.
Checkers, look! The neighborhood is a big mess. It's not happy anymore. Oh, Willis, you were so mean.
Yes, the storm was so bad that the city now has to rebuild. But Martine has a great idea of how to help the city and cheer people up.
What does she do?
I can say no more. We can't see the ending yet. But aren't you excited to see what happens?
Yes! This book is great. It's really colorful on the sunny pages, but the rainy pages are very dark.
It also has a great message about positivity, even in the face of really scary situations. Well, it's time to get back to the reading road trip. Let's go.
Woohoo! Hey! That was super!
It was, and it will be even better when we meet Jesse and learn his story. But hey, we've got a lot to do, and next stop, Mrs. Hamilton's classroom.
When will we be there?
Now.
Oh!
Well, hello, Snoozer. It's so nice to see you today.
I am Sunny, Mrs. Hamilton.
Today we're going to be making a sun. And that sun is going to be in the sky. So all we are going to be needing are some scissors and some glue. All right, so let me get cutting. All right, so we have to glue this right into there, and then we're gonna insert that sun into the sky. Now to decide where I want it to go. I think right in the middle. Well, how does that look, Snoozer?
That's great, Mrs. Hamilton. Here is what I made, Mrs. Hamilton. I gave the sun a banana to eat. Do you like it?
Oh, Snoozer, you're so funny. And if you have a little more time, you could add a little bit of glue and glitter and make it really bright like the sky really is. All right, well, I had a great time with you, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Mrs. Hamilton. Goodbye. And then I gave my son a banana. Because checkers, I think the sun gets hungry.
You think?
Yes. When the sun gets hungry, he says, I want a banana! And then I give the sun a banana, and the sun says, thank you, Snoozer!
Well, we're just about at the rainbow, where we're gonna cross through and meet with Jessie Bird. Are you prepared?
Yes! And the sun is ready too.
Great. Going through the rainbow.
Hey, Checkers! Where are we?
The switch. Snoozer, it appears we have inadvertently entered into one of Jessie Bird's books, rather than meeting him in person. I think there is still perhaps a way for us to talk to him, but let's check out this book first. This is a story about a boy named Kibwe, who's a very talented basketball player on his second grade team. After earning the Most Valuable Player award in the semifinals, Kibwe is feeling very good about himself. In fact, Kibwe's father is a bit worried that Kibwe is more concerned with his own personal success than the team's success. In order for Kibwe's team to win the championship, they need to work together as a team, and Kibwe needs to learn how to become a better teammate. So his father comes up with a plan that might teach Kibwe a lesson, while also helping the team as a whole. We aren't going to see the end of the story, but I do think Kibwe is going to learn that lesson, finding different ways to contribute to the team and help the team out, and not everything having to be about him. Oftentimes, our greatest successes come from group achievement, and that means being a good teammate. But it's interesting to see how basketball is the theme of this book. We learned earlier that Jessie Bird played basketball. Maybe his life was part inspiration for this story. In the back of the book, there's some information about Jessie Bird's background in basketball and storytelling. And here is the About the Author page. Now, Snoozer, I'm going to try something. If this works, we'll have a conversation with Jessie Bird right now.
Checkers, Snoozer, what's going on?
Hello, Jessie Bird. It's very nice to meet you. Snoozer and I have been doing a reading road trip all about you as an author. And Snoozer had some questions for you.
Hello, Jessie Bird. I am Snoozer. How long did it take you to write this story?
It took me about 4 months to write The Switch.
That is a long time.
I like to write a lot of different stories at once because sometimes I get stuck on a story. And working on another story, what I learn on that story can help me get unstuck on another story. So it took me about 4 months to write The Switch, but that wasn't 4 months in a row. It was 4 months really spread out, bouncing around between different stories as well. So probably if you add up all the time and put it in a row, it maybe took me 3 weeks or so to actually do the script.
Wow. Mr. Jessie Bird, how did you come up with the characters in your book?
As a kid, I loved playing basketball, and Kibwe's journey in this book is a lot like my own when I was 6 or 7 years old. And as I got older, I just felt really, really lucky to have adults in my life who, even though I was showing some promise and ability at basketball, they made sure to treat me as a full human and develop me as a full human and challenged me to try to develop care and kindness and consideration. And that's the same journey Kibwe is going on. He's really, really good at something, but his dad and other people in his community really want to make sure that he's a rounded person, that he actually cares about others as well. And so that's the journey that you'll see in this story, and I'm super proud to share it.
Fascinating. Well, Snoozer and I are going to have to go now. We really appreciate your time, and it was great getting to ask you some questions. Thank you so much.
Bye, Checkers. Bye, Snoozer. And if it's one thing I want to share before we go is that storytelling is a team sport. You don't have to do it on your own. Although I wrote this story, Janssen Carbonell is the one who drew all the pictures that you will see in The Switch. I also had an editor who helped me make the script the best it can be. We also had an art director who helped Janssen make the visuals the best they can be. So don't be afraid to write your story and start telling your story and thinking that you have to do it alone. You don't have to create a story alone. You can bring people along with you that can add different perspectives and different talents that can help you make this story be the best that it can possibly be. Okay? All right, I'll see you guys later.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Zot, the robot, at your service. Today's selections are The Story of a Story by Deborah Hopkinson, Rocket Writes a Story by Tad Hills, The Most Magnificent Thing by Ashley Spires, Writer to Writer, To Think to Ink by Gail Carson Levine, Sunny Days by Jesse Bird, Seeking Shanti by Jesse Bird. These are today's book selections. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm back. Here's what happens. Before Checkers can tell Snoozer what the difference between apple juice and apple cider is, the sun comes down and says,
I am hungry!
Hi, son. I am Snoozer. Do you want an apple?
No! I want a banana! Give son a banana!
Okay, son. I always pack an extra banana. Here you go.
What is happening?
Yummy!
So Snoozer gives the son a banana, and they have a tea party together. The end.
Well, very interesting story, Snoozer. And you finished. You overcame writer's block.
Huh? Yay! I did it!
Oh, well, Snoozer, we have completed another adventure. We're going to send this file off to Mrs. Hamilton's classroom so that all the Fuzzles and everybody watching will learn about our adventures today. That's all for now, Snoozer. Until next time.